Hello and welcome to another update video about RUNE. It seems like a top of sorts is forming in this region here. We are dealing still with a situation in which from the last year's low, actually in June, we had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside, a wave 3 to the upside, which peaked here in November. 1 second, let me take that off, which peaked in November. And then a wave 4 to the downside, which perfectly reached, touched and reversed at the 38.2 retracement level at the time, around $3.70. Ideal target for a fourth wave, or ideal retracement level, I should rather say, for a fourth wave. We had a nice reaction, and then this fifth wave to the upside, which basically is unfolding right now, might have started. Well, it might have started. It's not entirely clear yet. But that's sort of the assumption. And in the preferred scenario, in the white count, we're already in this fifth wave to the upside. It should be targeting sort of $8.63 next. Possibly could stretch to $14.32 if the situation remains favorable. You can see that the market has moved up in 5 waves in what could be a leading diagonal from the January lows. It's a 5-wave move up in circle wave 1. These 5 waves could be technically complete. And now I'm watching for a wave 2 pullback. Support for this wave 2 pullback is between $4.21 and $5.25. So it's between the 78.6 retracement level and the 38.2 retracement. Additional support levels 50% and the 61.8 fib levels at $4.92 and $4.61 respectively. So once the wave 1 is complete, and I think it could be complete already. I mean, the fifth wave has done what it needs to do. I think in yesterday's video we highlighted that ideally it's stretching a little higher. 2 days ago I made a video. Ideally it stretches a little higher in wave 5. I think it did. And then basically it's a 5-wave move up. I mean, what can I say? You see it visually as well. It's a 5-wave move up, and the pullback would be an ABC structure. Let's zoom in a little bit. To be honest, it might already have done the A wave and the B wave. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. It's possible that this was already wave A, this was wave B, and we're now coming down in wave C. Let me shift that support area to the left. Would be in white. So the thing is then, the challenge will be to determine when wave 2 ends. So if this is an ABC structure, it might complete all of wave 2. Or it might turn into a larger ABC. So the ABC that you see here could just be a larger A, a larger B, and a larger C, which makes sense given the length and duration of this move up. It took a month. So it could be this, A, B, C. Okay? This is what I would prefer, but the exact pathway a correction undertakes cannot really be determined in advance. There's just some guidelines, and obviously what we need to see is a reaction to the support area, an impulse to the upside, a first impulse that will go above initial resistance. Oftentimes, a wave 2 finishes in the region of the previous wave 4 of lower degree. So it's sort of in the area around the 50% Fibonacci level at 492. I think that would work out quite well in this context. So pay attention to the 492 level. 525 should be the first target for an A wave actually. Then we should see a B wave rally and a C wave down. That's sort of what I'm watching for. Only a break below $4.21 would actually suggest that something more bearish might be going on. So for example, that the wave 4 really never finished, and that this, was a reaction, but it might have only been a wave W, then an X wave rally, and now a Y wave to the downside. Which could then break below $4.21. So below $4.21, this white count has to be, it's probably going to be invalidated. It has to turn into the alternative count, and the formal invalidation point is the $3.74 level. Below that level, the 1-2 setup is invalidated, but already below $4.21, it becomes increasingly likely that we are still in wave 4. But for now, the white count remains primary. I think a top of sorts has formed. A break below the ascending trend line here would confirm that further. And I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.